everybody, it's Ramona here from RamonaRemisat.com with the weekly angel card reading, and this is going to be the reading for the week of June 15th through to the 21st. And since we are in June and the sun is shining and the flowers are blooming, I thought let's go ahead and work with the flower therapy deck this week. So we'll go ahead and get started and find out what messages the angels have for you to help you with your life and your business this week. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and we will see what is coming up here. So this is going to be for Monday and Tuesday, and then this one's going to be for the middle of the week, and this one's going to be, whoops, these are really slippery, these ones, for the end of the week. Okay, as the week begins, ooh, this is a pretty one, Wise Soul, and I'll just show you that card. This is the azalea flower, so it's an azalea. And it's saying, your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it as you have the knowledge to help those around you. So really what's coming up with this for Monday and Tuesday, I mean, you can use this, even beyond those days, but pay particular attention on Monday and Tuesday to what you are noticing. Are you drawn to a certain picture, or, you find yourself, and it's almost like invisible hands are making you do this, right? And you turn in a direction and you notice something. It could be something you're hearing. It could be something you see. Could be gut feeling that you have that maybe you didn't have before, or maybe you did have it before. Maybe you're noticing that you keep having it over and over and over again. So this really is about sort of slowing down, taking the time to notice. And when you notice something that kind of catches your attention, ask yourself or ask the angels, why am I noticing this? There is something more to it than just, a passing sort of glimpse. And you're like, oh, that's interesting. And then you're on to the next thing. This is really a time to practice slowing down our minds, because they're always like, so thoughts come in and thoughts go out, and sometimes you might get a really important thought that you don't stop to really notice. So as I said, could be a thought though, it could be something you see, it could be a gut feeling, something you're hearing over and over. So just be in a state of noticing on Monday and Tuesday, because there's something there. There's some kind of wisdom, some kind of knowledge, something that is in response to what it is you have asked for help with from the universe. So, they're responding. They want to give you help. They want to give you an answer, but it's going to come in the form of some kind of guidance, and it's up to you to kind of pay attention and be on the lookout for that. So that's really what this card is about for Monday and Tuesday. And if you have azaleas, hang out with them, have them around you. There's energy in everything, and so there's energy from that flower that can benefit you on Monday and Tuesday. And then in the middle of the week, we have the beautiful daffodil, which is totally a spring flower. So it's kind of over now for daffodils here, but that's okay. The message is share the message of love. And it says, rivers of love flow within you, and others may benefit from this healing energy. Be mindful of each word that passes your lips. So on Monday, Monday, Tuesday, you're going to be noticing things around you. Middle of the week, this is more noticing what you're saying and your response to things. So it goes to, yes, be mindful of what it is that you're saying, because as we know, once a word is spoken, it can't be taken back. So really think carefully before you speak. But this also talks about being mindful of your mind and what it is. Again, it goes back to this card, what it is you're noticing and why you're noticing it, and what could be the correlation there, what knowledge is there for you to tap into on a deeper level that maybe you didn't realize was there all along. And it's kind of like the feeling around this is that the answers are kind of staring you right in the face. They're right in front of you. You just haven't realized it. And they always show me Wizard of Oz because they know I love that movie. And it's that final scene at the end where Dorothy comes to the realization that she had everything she needed all along, right? She didn't need to go outside of herself for anything. I forget the wording, but when she's talking and having that exchange with Glinda before she's going home, she says, I realized everything I needed was right in my own backyard, kind of thing. So really consider what could be in front of your own eyes and look at it from a fresh new perspective. And then at the end of the week, we have the begonia flower, and they're very pretty too. Their message is patience, patience. And it actually says your prayers have been heard and they are being answered. But sometimes we have a couple of different things at play. So if you are doing all the right things, you're talking and you're asking for help, you're telling your angels what you need help with, and you're getting good at recognizing the guidance and you follow it, right? That's the key. You have to take the action steps. You have to follow it. If you're doing all of that and you're still not seeing any results, check back in with yourself and ask yourself, one, have I been really clear on what I've been asking for? Because if you're kind of fuzzy on that, you'll get fuzzy results. It's going to take them a little longer to get at what it is that you exactly want. Second thing is sometimes it could be divine timing, that stupid timing thing that we don't like. But it is very true because sometimes what you've asked for is almost like a puzzle piece, right? And just think this puzzle piece that you've asked for can only fit with this piece. And if this piece isn't there yet, then what you're asking for us to hang out has to wait a little longer until the angels have done all their legwork, laid their foundation, and brought this piece to you so then the other piece can come. So just keep that in mind. This is definitely not the time to give up on the process. Just because you haven't seen something doesn't mean it's not coming. As it says, we have heard you. It says your prayers have been heard and they're answered. It's coming. As I said, sometimes there's some behind the scenes work that has to take place first before you can see evidence of, whatever it is that you've asked for that assistance with. So stay the course, keep going. Don't give up in those moments when you haven't seen anything yet. So be watchful Monday through Thursday. And as the weekend enters, it's kind of like you're still hanging out a little bit. So not a lot of like rah, get going energy here, but that's okay. It's coming. We're just coming off of the end of Mercury retrograde, which was in Gemini, which made it seem even like a double retrograde. And that was a real bumpy ride for a lot of people. And that wasn't the time to begin anything new, to go back and revisit and finish off things that you had started before. So now it's kind of just slowly gearing up again, with that new moving forward energy. You're not charging out of the gates here. It's ramping up. So that's kind of what the feeling of the energy is for that week. So have a wonderful week, everybody. And if you are still struggling, if you still have some challenges you're working through and you're not quite sure how to approach them, I'm happy to set up a complimentary clarity call with you. It's completely free, and to apply for that, you can just go to ramonaremesat.com/clarity call, all one word. So it's www.ramoneremesat.com/clarity, CLARITYCALL. And that's specifically if you are wanting to be able to really get good at tapping into your inner guidance so that you can trust it, because I know that's the hard part, right? We always think our head is making things up, and how do I know if it's really guidance or am I just making it up? So if you really want to be able to learn how to tap into that, how to trust it so you can follow it, so you can make better decisions in business and in life, so you can finally take actual guided action steps to help you, in your purpose and fulfill your purpose as to why you are here. Those are the things you're struggling with, then let's talk. So go to that page and tell me a little bit more, and we will set up a time to chat. So have a great week, everybody. Enjoy and have some fun with flowers this week. Get yourself some of these, the begonia, that's the begonia, the azaleas, some daffodils if they're still around, and enjoy, soak up that energy of the flowers. We'll see you all here next week. Thanks.